Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a super fun and easy sewing project. I'm so excited about this one because I've been seeing it all over the internet, mainly TikTok. Lots of girls are making these, and especially Christian girls. I've seen a lot of these with like biblical references and stuff on them, and we are going to be making a patchwork sweatshirt. I am using this sweatshirt that I just bought at Michael's. Michael's has a lot of different types of shirts, t-shirts, long sleeve shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, all that kind of stuff. Tote bags, you could do this with a tote bag. But I just got this plain gray sweatshirt. I also got this gray long sleeve shirt that I'm wearing right now, and I probably will do something to this shirt also. But this is what you need. You need any kind of shirt. You can use something out of your closet. You can get something from the thrift store. You can buy it at Michael's, whatever you want to do. And then you're going to need some fabrics. And I have a ton of fabric here because I do like to sew. But if you don't have extra fabric laying around, I would suggest either going to the thrift store because they always have like sheets or pillowcases, things like that. Also Walmart, Michael's sells these little things. I think they're called fat quarters. Just like, it's like a small amount of fabric, so you can get lots of fabric for very inexpensive. You can use old clothes that you have. You can cut them up. You need just a tiny amount of each fabric that you choose. You don't need a whole lot. So if you were going to go to like Hobby Lobby or something and buy fabric off the roll, I would probably get maybe a quarter yard, probably even less. So it's not a lot of fabric, but this is the fabric that I am using for my word that I'm going to put on my shirt. And the word that I'm going to put on my shirt is abide. I really like that word. I actually have an abide Bible, like that is the actual name of the Bible, and I love the verse, abide in him and he will abide in you. So that is what I am basing this off of. I was also thinking of doing rejoice because rejoice was my mom's word, and I do love that word so much. It means a lot to me, but I'm gonna go with abide for this one, mainly because it's a little bit shorter. And I want my first one to be just a little bit easier. So these are the fabrics that I have chosen for my letters that we're going to use. I went with like a black, white, and yellow theme. So I have this black and white daisy, this yellow one with these white flowers. My cat is playing with his toy. I hope that isn't annoying. I have a black and white checkered. This white with bumblebees on it, and I have another white that has, it actually does have a Bible verse on it from Proverbs, but it has like bees and flowers and birds, all that kind of stuff. So that is kind of the vibe I'm going for. But you could literally do this in any color combination. You could do all just the same fabric for your word. You could do all different colors. You could make it like a rainbow. Like, the sky is the limit. You're also going to need something for like a stencil to cut your fabric out. So I have these. This is what I'm using. I cut these out of, this was actually like a transfer sheets that you would put on your clothes. But I cut out the shape. I've already cut out my fabric letters. So I just traced the shape onto the fabric and then I cut it out. These are fabric scissors, but you could probably use just regular kitchen scissors. And I did also use this one. I'm not sure what this is called, but it is very sharp and very pointy. This is from Friskers, and it says easy action on it. I bet an X-Acto knife or a razor blade, something super sharp and pointy would work really well too, because if you have letters with like these, you want something super sharp to get in there. And the last things you're going to need are embroidery floss. I'm using black to kind of tie in with all of my fabrics. And I'm also going to use, I haven't tried this yet, I think I'm going to use a little embroidery hoop. This should make it easier to sew this onto the fabric. We'll see. I'm going to try it out. I'll show you how it works. All right, so I've been playing around with the placement of these letters. So I suggest, finding the middle. So the tag is the middle, and placing whatever is the middle of your word or design, like line that up. And just try to line up the best you can with the other things. You could probably use a ruler or something like that, but I just don't care enough to do that. I don't have to have it be perfect. I think this looks great. So here is what we've got so far. I'm going to start with the middle letter just because I feel like once I get that on, everything else will kind of line up easier. I can, line things up around it. And I went ahead and put my embroidery hoop on here just to help hold everything still, and it'll make it a little bit easier for me to sew. I also forgot to mention you will need a needle. So I have my embroidery thread on my needle and I am ready to sew. I haven't really figured out how I want to sew. Do I just want to do it super simple? Probably. I'm a simple person, so let's see how this goes. Okay, so here we go. First stitch. And you know what? If I mess this up, it's okay because these stitches will be very easy to remove if I have to, and you can just do this 500 times until you get it right. Okay, so we will start from underneath. I probably should have gotten a pin. And stuck a little pin in here to hold this down. That would have been smart, but I don't feel like going upstairs to get one. So we're going to freehand it. All right, first stitch is in. I'm just going to try to make these as evenly spaced as I can. I do have a feeling my letters are going to be wonky when I'm done with this. I feel like they're not going to be even, but whatever, it's fine. You know what you could do also, once you like lay them out on your shirt and you have them placed where you want, you could probably take some chalk, if you have any chalk, and just kind of draw like a line above and a line below for like guidelines. So as you're sewing it, you're not like moving stuff around. And I have chalk upstairs, but I don't feel like getting that either because I'm pretty lazy. And when I get an idea in my head to start a project, I just jump right in. Like I don't really prepare the way I should. Drives my husband batty, I will say. There was this one time when the kids were little. They were toddlers. I had 2 toddlers at the same time. And we had bought our house here in Virginia, and the people who used to have the house before us, they had lots of pets, and they had 4 boys. So it had carpet, and the carpet was awful. The carpet was so dirty, and there really was like no cleaning it. It was very old carpet and just a mess, and I hated my toddlers like crawling around on the floor, drove me nuts. So one day while my husband was at work, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to rip it out. And I did. I ripped out the carpet of the whole like first floor all by myself. And he came home from work and was like, what did you do? I am running out of storage on my phone. It just stopped recording and told me I had to delete stuff. So I deleted whatever was in my trash folder. I don't know how much space I have left on here. So I am just going to continue sewing, and I will show you how this looks at the end. I have got 1 letter sewn on right now. That is how it looks, and I think it is in the center. So I'm going to go ahead and I think I'll work my way out like this with the letters. So let's go. Here is where we are now. I've got the I and the B sewn on, and I am currently working on the A. I did end up finding a very large embroidery needle instead of a pin, and I'm using that to hold the fabric down. It works just fine. So I'm going to keep sewing. Okay, I'm all done. Here is how it turned out. I really like it. I'm excited about this. It's kind of cuter than I was expecting. I think I did a pretty good job with sewing these letters. The only thing is I think the B is a little too high. Like it's not perfectly straight, and that might bug me. So I think I might take that one off and lower it and re-sew it. It should be really easy. You can see the like really simple stitching I did. I don't even know what this is called. I just stitched all the way around all the letters. But yeah, I really like the fabrics. that I picked. I think it's super cute. I'm excited to wear this. Have you guys ever made a shirt like this, a little patchwork shirt? If so, what did you put on it? What would you put on it if you were going to make one for yourself? Do you have like a special word that you really like, or like a design, a pattern, whatever? I'd love to know. I definitely want to make more of these. This was a lot of fun. I had an audiobook going while I was doing this, so I was just on the couch listening to The Fountains of Silence by Ruta Sepetys while I was sewing this. So the time went by really fast, and it was just really relaxing. And now I got a cute personalized shirt that nobody else has. So yeah, I hope this has inspired you to create something for yourself. I hope everybody has a great day, and I will see y'all soon. Bye.